Okay. Not too quiet. 大丈夫かな Okay. Okay, let me just tweet real quick. Oh, dude. You call it cocky. I call it true. VTubers. Ooh, my hands are so fucking freezing cold. Okay. Oh, dude. Fucking freezing. Boing, boing, boing. Oh god, what's happening? They're totally A. Or maybe not, but I think A. Okay. Wow. Oh. The fuck?
油断せずに続けましょう。
Cringe, bro. Can't believe he did that. If you wanted something, you could have just said it. Okay, interesting. My team is very, very interesting. He just gave up a fucking vandal, dude. Like the fuck, dude? They don't say anything. They don't do anything, bro. I got my one. That's all I'm saying. もっと愛情かな。いきたいなと思う。Oh, unlucky. Ouch. Mage Funk. Why is no one talking, dude? This is so Resident Sleeper. Okay. Ouch. Okay. It's honestly good person is pretty good. Can I not get an assist? Okay. Sure. Sure. What? Dink them through a wall and it didn't matter? Fuck. Fuck, dude. Okay, fuck that shit. Where the fuck's my Reyna, dude? My teammates are so fucking boring, man. They're not saying anything. Oh, hopping the omen. Get fucked. Look, I'm actually like unnecessarily angry about the whole Pokimane drama. Oh. Boring, man. The team didn't say anything. $279. Whoop whoop. I feel like I haven't seen Lulu online in a long time. 見えてないね。
対戦を確認。
Ascent Harbor? Ascent Harbor? Sure, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's just the more info that comes out about the whole Pokimane thing, the more, like, angrier I end up getting. Her saying, oh, it took me 2 years of hard work and repackaging something that existed on the market for cheap, adding vitamin D to it, 3 micrograms of vitamin D, and saying, oh, look at how much hard work I did over 2 years, even though it would legitimately take not more than 1 day in a lab, maybe a week, but that's only if you forgot about it, you know? And then that fresh drama yesterday where she said, if you're a broke boy, just say so. I get it. Math is hard if you're an idiot. Dude, I fucking hate that shit. How can you mock your audience when they're literally the reason why you have a platform with which you can make god-awful cookies with, you know? Like, genuinely, holy shit, bro. Did I really just walk out of sight for free? Walk onto sight for free? What the fuck? That guy just wasted 350. Where's Market 1 CT? Nami o Kutake. Ooh, sheesh. Nice try, dude. Yeah, how can you mock your audience when they're the entire reason why you have a career like this? And it's so like condescending, and the thing is, I see everyone defending her on Twitter. They'll say like, oh, you know, gamers don't value their health. They don't understand that like health costs money, and you know, these cookies are healthy, these cookies are good for you, and gluten-free options, they're like good for you. It's just so irritating, man. Oh, shit. I'm kind of in a pickle, dude. Last is mid. These people don't react when I throw it back, dude. These people don't react. Yikes, dude. Last going heaven. Oh shit! Out heaven. Good job, team. Good job.
攻守交代前、最終ラウンド。
次が最後のアタックだ。買い忘れるのよ。
$7,000 bits? 8,000 bits. Hey, scooch, scooch.
最後の一人だ。
Yo! My bad, team. Only got one.
敵残り1名。
よしよし。
Good job, me. Good job, me. I'll give myself a compliment because no one else is. Doo-doo-doo. Uh-oh. Why the fuck are there so many? Nyung. Nyung. よ
最後の一人敵残り1名。マッチポイント。
チームとして動くんだよ。うぬぼれたヒーローはいらない
How terrible, dude. How terrible. Mhm.
あ、誰？やった。行けディジー。ディジーが敵発見。頼むぞチビスケ。
Oh fuck, I missed. 2 tiles.
最後の一人だ。
Op. Op.
アタッカーの勝利。
遊びたいのか。アイテムだ。
オペか。もし終了できないなら変えない方がいい。もうハーバー奪ったくせに。最悪でしょ、ハーバー奪ったくせに。
対戦を確認。
Player 1, 2, and 3. I was reading it's this manga or an anime rather that was trending on r/anime. Oh, domo Tan-san. 見に来てありがとう。この漫画知ってるですか？何この名前。君のことが大好きな100人の彼女。知ってますか？
隠しても必ず見つけ出す。
今アニメでやってるよね。ね。クリップ見ました？でもおかしい。いや、こいつか。この人、この2人はおかしい。変なやつ。見ました、そのクリップ。でもやっぱりね、あまり好き。ギャグ漫画買ったらかだから。漫画お、ギャグ。ギャグ。Yes. Yes. Parody. 네. 너무 weird. Mhm.
ねえキルジョイ、今度私のナイフ強化してくれない？レーザーとかフォーミング機能とか。
最初の3章まで読みました。でも長い
Hey
ね。
guys.
Hello. 150
Hi Sova.
Hey, bro.
150章
Especially.
おマジで多いね。
Whoa.
Uh,
Whoa, what is going on?
Oh,
Who's that?
people are talking. People are
your
talking.
mic was unmuted.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Got hacked.
長いね。
What happened? Fuck.
長いすぎ。
Display? What happened?
あれはあっち
Oh no, man. It's just.
悪くない
Show me its target, no?
ここだよ。ここ。グレネード展開。
敵残り1名
おお
リロード中。
お。地名強い。
リロード中。
Alright, he's a spawn.
Wow.
Fuck me.
Oh, he's dinged.
Nice. Sova, I'm just curious. What rank are you?
ヒーラーを消すぞ
そうが
死人がいっちゃ面倒だから
Whoa.
You got ghosted.
Hello, Sova.
Yep. I was drinking water.
I was just curious.
Staying
like-
hydrated.
True, true.
Staying
I was curious.
hydrated.
What rank are you?
これはこっちに
Unranked.
あれはあっちにいい位置だ
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's
Oh.
necessarily my my
I'm just unranked. Too.
genre.
You got these guys. Oh,
逃げられるか
Are you? Who's ah? Oh,
nice.
no.
Holy shit.
C でキャリアダウン
Can vulnerable side. 3, 2, 1, go. Vulnerable 2 times.
ドローン展開
Ah,
Now that's some bullshit.
both garage.
グレネード配置。
最後の1人だ
Uh oh. Where'd that guy get a vandal from?
敵残り1名
Roasted dick? You got me scared for a second. I thought I genuinely misspelled it. Nice. I
Nice.
genuinely misspelled that Tampic. You
Nice.
scared the shit out of me.
Weird. Like
さ
unranked,
す
no?
が相場安定の仕事
Sasuga Sova. Think about it. I don't really
Too
want to
good for
think about
unranked.
it, Tampic.
Amazing performance.
It's too good for unranked. No?
Yeah, unironically, you got me scared for a second. I violated some sort of Twitch terms of service. Ah. Anyways, how are you doing?
I'm gonna ult. Watch my body.
I got you.
Oh shit. Yep, GG.
It's a web hat. I would be reading it like crazy. No, I
キ
wouldn't.
ャリアダウン
No, I wouldn't. Come on, the ages of Wattpad are long gone. It's all about AO3 now. Oh, fuck.
敵残り1名
Did you spell it right? Did you spell Wattpad right? Yes, you did. Yes, it's the age of AO3 now.
前半
How game's going?
最終ラウンド
This is the first game that people have spoken.
全部
So,
買おうよ。
you know. Now we're finally getting fed well today.
I'm curious too. What rank are you guys?
I don't know. Usually gold.
This can't be no.
Gold.
No, Tampic. I'm a swift
What about you,
play.
Jeff?
I'm a
Diamond.
swift play being chiller, dude. Someone's like, calm. No,
What about
why'd you appear now, Remiel? You too. Oh,
It's him or you.
oh. The knockback. So you just magically appear.
残り1名
You're
He's
eating
lit.
back twice. He has a shield.
Swift play demon? I don't know about that, bro. I'm 222. Nice trade.
Good job.
You guys hear about the Pokimane drama? I've been waiting to talk about it. I couldn't wait to like start streaming because it makes me so pissed. Genuinely.
攻守を交代マッチポイント
一人の天才が勝敗を分かつの
That was kind of ew. I know. You saw that clip, right? Where she was like, I know math is hard when you're an idiot. It's 4
Sheesh.
bags for $7. She literally ate them up.
Sheesh.
I don't think you should
Sheesh.
flame your audience. Like the people who gave you a fucking platform.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Very out of touch, I know.
get something?
I fully agree. And the thing is, right, I've worked at private label all my life, right? Which is basically what she's doing.
What does
She's
that mean?
It's a lobster, my friend.
Just lobster.
Yeah.
It's called lobster, yes.
Lobster.
Wait,
Oh,
you smelled him? I saw.
Goddamn lobsters.
I
Oh,
smelled him.
I'm scared. Damn, you're too brave.
Yeah, I died.
Oh, ouch.
You guys. I sacrificed myself.
That was very fast, dude. That was very fast. What the fuck? She ain't blaming the audience, she blamed the people hating people who weren't gonna buy it in the first place.
攻撃は最大の防御なり
I mean, I still think that she
Damn.
deserves to get called out for
One left.
releasing a product that's like, you know, proven to be extremely, extremely overpriced. And the thing is, right, when she said business-wise it was bad, but she said what she said and it was good, I disagree, Tampic. I've worked in these sorts of companies, dude. I'm telling you, it would legitimately take no longer than a single day to add vitamin D into a recipe. It's a pre-existing recipe that she ate, and she was like, yes, it tastes good.
Bullshit. Someone help me, bro.
Right? Pre-existing recipe that already tasted good, that was already okay to be sold in Costco, right? Sold in Costco for a very reasonable price, right? Oh, my eyes, dude. Where the fuck did you even die, bro?
Oh.
中央でキャリアダウン
Yeah, so it's already like, you know, you can't
102.
disprove that it's overpriced. It's bad, but it's just business is bad in general, dude. Because it would take one day to add that amount of
Believe
vitamin
you,
D,
people have-
right? And it's not even a substantial amount of vitamin D. And what
nice try.
sucks is like she touts it, and obviously health means different things to different people, right? Like you can be healthy and indulge in cookies, or these cookies need to be GMO free, gluten free, blah blah blah. Right?
Who says nipple hassle?
So like the whole health claim, I'm not gonna dispute that much because you know it means different things to different people.
I'm Nipsey.
But-
asshole.
But
Nipsey asshole.
two years of hard work to add some vitamin D
Try to be-
that's
try to
not
be
even that
respectful here, brother.
substantial, and then to package it in tiny ass bags, and then to only give free shipping once it's
もっと配信
once it's after a certain. Oh god, dude.
Should've bought a Phantom.
Oh god, dude.
Unlucky.
What the fuck? Ouch. Ouch, dude. Calling people broke boys because they can't afford a $28 bag of cookies is really... I know, dude.
I'm
I
not sure.
think so too. But yeah, I
Is that
think...
the new Vandal cipher?
団結は力だ
No, it's an old battle pass. I had roast the duck. Nice.
Oh,
The
this
duck?
is the new one. Like the one with the pole.
What?
Oh no, it's the Starry Odyssey, I think that's what it's called.
Oh yeah.
Did someone say Paul?
Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, so she's like going on and on about how much hard work it took to
had
add
to get
fucking
through that
vitamin D
Jake
to a
Paul.
pre-existing cookie recipe. I think
I don't wanna be
that she
distracted
literally
with it.
just gave it to a.
I got distracted.
She
I got
only
distracted.
gave it to a. Oh wait, can I ult someone's body? Let me just run up real quick. Come on.
さて仲間はどこに
Oh shit! Peek me. Fuck! Not anymore.
残り1名
C に敵を確認
Right, there's this. GG.
アタッカーの
There's this one person who defended her on Twitter who said like, oh, this is the price that you should expect to pay for health, right? Talking about Pokimane, yeah. Someone was like, this is the price that you should expect to pay for something that's gluten-free, that's like good for you. GG arigato. But you know, it's like, again, health means different things for different people. If some people consider it unhealthy, then yeah, they won't buy the cookies, but yeah, they should also call out Pokimane for, you know, being poo-poo, being poo-poo doo-doo. Even with those healthy snacks and shit, her prices are still cheap, yeah. Yeah. And it's kind of ridiculous that I know. I've done market research and they say that, you know, people are willing to pay a premium in order to be healthy or be sustainable, right? That's why veganism is mostly common in people who have like disposable income, right? But at the same time, it's wrong that you just accept steep rich people prices because, oh, they're supposed to be good for me, or like, oh, it's vegan, or oh, it's gluten-free, or oh, it's whatever, right? You know, in a perfect world, all ingredients would be weighed the same, all ingredients would, you know, be the same, and not, some wouldn't be at a premium compared to others, right? But her shit is at an extreme premium, to the point where, you know, she deserves to be called out for it. And I hate her response to the, you know, to the clip. You doubt that regular everyday consumers are gonna buy her $28 cookies, guessing it's more marketed towards her fans that will support her. Yeah, dude. I saw that. I saw yarimasu. We won't buy the cookies if they go down cheaper. That's weird. The small business also be pricing high, but it's okay for them because they aren't a big corporate company and they're just a small business. Yeah, like there's a number of things that she can use to justify her pricing. But also, I'm just gonna tell you, it does not cost her that much to make those cookies. Especially when, you know, it's a fucking cookie, bro. It's not gonna be that expensive. With the way she reacted and her response, you're guessing even some people are turned off by this now. Yeah, and the thing is, she just hid behind the, oh, sorry, it was a joke. 100% a joke. Not my fault if you took it that way. It was meant to be a joke. You
Hey,
vlogged
guys.
the response? Hello. I don't know, man. That was such a dicky response, whether or not it was a joke. But yeah, the things that pissed me off the most was just her saying, like, you know, spent all this money for you guys, you should love me now. Yeah. And it's... What the fuck? Dude.
敵残り1名
Don't mind the overpriced cookies or their quality, but I hated the what's it called? Disingenuousness, where she's like, oh, I worked so hard for 2 years for this product. And you know, like, obviously it's fine to be excited about a product that you're headlining.
Yo there.
But 2 years?
Nice and
2
everywhere.
years? For what? I bet it was mostly just approving packaging.
戦いに出れば誰かが死ぬその重みを忘れるな
And her whole, it's 4 bags. It's 4 bags. They're $7 each for 4 ounces of cookies, bro. That's like legitimately their profit margin is probably fucking through the roof. I should ask my classmates how much their cookies cost to produce, because they actually worked at a cookie place. What the fuck? Okay. Focus. No. Ooh.
Out of endo.
At a garden.
Ooh. She just wants people to eat more D's. Go touch the sun. 3 micrograms of vitamin D is really not that much. And I hate that that's her main justification for like why these are healthy. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that lemon. It was so misplaced and just bad, I know. And she was like, oh, it's only in response to that one chatter that pissed me off. Like, okay, so? You know, the rest of your audience is obviously gonna misinterpret it. And, you know, with the number of haters that she already has, it was like... people are gonna clip it and take it out of context and be like, hey, this is why I don't like Pokimane, because she's, you know, she's smelly kind of thing, you know? Why the fuck am I still tethered, bro? Yeah, I don't know. As far as PR responses, I feel like that's as bad as fucking Rachel Zegler, dude. Her PR team pulling their hair out right now, for sure, dude. How can you say something like that and flame the fuck out of your audience? I don't know, and it's just all these people on Twitter. I know that Twitter is the website for like cocksuckers and like ego boosters. But like everyone was like, yes, queen, like you're such a businesswoman, you're so slay. And like sure, it's good business. It's a genuine marketing tactic to, you know, market to people who have that disposable income, who have that, you know, the disposable income and like, you know, the higher, they're willing to pay a premium, right? That's the kind of person who she should market to, right? I'm not saying that was a bad move. I'm saying it's a bad move considering that most of your considering that a majority of your Twitch viewers, the people who know who you are and who would probably support you, who would love to support you, are already supporting you by you know, giving you their subs, giving you their tier 3 subs, and perhaps to the detriment of their own, you know, disposable income, right? To call them all broke boys? To call them all broke boys over a bunch of cookies that legitimately probably took her one day. Yeah. I don't know, Tampik. What makes you think that she ate that up? Because she, you know, clapped back at people who were hating on her? Because I think the hate was fully deserved. And there were I feel like there were definitely better responses to that. All her money and wealth comes from her viewers, yeah. Broke boys need to eat healthy, but like, you know, health means different things to different people. And I'm just saying those cookies are probably not healthy. There was a comment on Reddit that broke down the I know like foods are more than just, you know, calories, right? But there was a breakdown where essentially the calorie count for her cookies were really not that different from Chips Ahoy or like, you know, other options that are touted as other options that are touted as being unhealthy, you know. Oh, dude, I'm genuinely like so pissed that she was like, oh, it took me 2 years of hard work. Bro, I'm genuinely... One small addition to an ingredient deck takes no more than 1 day. one day, dude. One fucking day to add like a fucking supplement. It's not even a flavor. It's not like she has to, you know, eat the cookie and determine whether or not the flavor is good or bad. Make me more addictive than cocaine. That's true. I eat like an entire box in one day. I ate an entire box of Chips Ahoy the other day, within 2 days, which is my bad. My bad. But also, like, it's kind of a once in a thing, once in a blue moon kind of thing, you know? Yeah, a cheat day, Lemon. It was, you know, a random one-off thing, okay? Yeah, like, it's, oh my god, I just remembered that she said a comment where she was like, you should do some basic research into food, like, food production. I was like, oh my god, dude, that actually, oh, dude, that made me so mad. That made me so mad, dude. Like, the smart people aren't gonna say anything because Pokesims are just like too much, you know? But full JoJo, that's me because I'm so fucking angry about that. Like, imagine saying that to people who actually work in this program, dude. Oh fuck! I don't want to seem like a Poke hater, but bro, I too much. I agree. I'm with you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I go to class? No, Lemon, I actually have a good reason for not going to class. I was in a medical emergency this weekend, so... so, out of fear of, you know, my condition worsening, I did not go to class today. There you go. I have a medical note from a doctor, I promise. You don't watch her? I don't really watch her either. I don't know. Even when she was going years and years ago, there was one video of her reacting to... There's a video reacting to a... I forgot what it was. It was like some League of Legends parody. But it was just so boring, dude. It was so boring. Ooh. I should activate my double tap. Ooh! No, dude, I wanna go domain expansion. But yeah, right now I'm on a ton of different like antibiotics. I gotta take 8 pills per day. Just fun. The only time you hear about Poki is when she's in drama. I think so too. I think so too. It's weird because like oh yeah, 8 pills, yeah. I had to take one of them 4 times a day, and then the other 2 are both 2 times a day. So in total, that's 8 pills per day. Yeah, dude, the internet never forgets. You give them fuel to a fire, and then they never forget. Sounds serious. I promise it's not like too bad, but it's definitely, you know, something I gotta be careful about. If it was super bad, I would not be streaming right now. Oh. Domain expansion. Got you. Get fucked. I am better ISO. Anyways. Fuck! What the fuck? Yeah, see, my opinion is the internet might move on to something else, but the internet does not forget. When the running guy— I know, dude, fucking double dinked me. Double dinked me. No, rather she triple hit me. What?
What?
Yes. I don't know. I'm just mad. I'm just mad
Beans.
because I work in this industry. I've done my fair share of being overworked
Beans,
like
I
a
like your name.
dog. I'm not just gonna
Name,
let
your tag.
some
Your tag's
oh,
cool. That's
demon
like memes.
businesswoman
I like it.
fucking talk shit like this, dude. Or rather, like obviously I'm gonna let her
Like,
because
your tag is like
I don't wanna have
Rhinos
Pokey
and
Sims on my back being like, who the fuck are you? Like you're nobody, bitch. But like, oh, it pisses me off to no end, dude. Oh fuck, dude, my aim is so bad. 80 Gecko.
Mid.
残り1名
Release the anger. Okay, nice.
ディフェンダーの勝利
Yes, I was building this up for like the last entire weekend because I can't believe the audacity, dude. You will buy them, try them, and review them from 1 to 10. Well, I hope you enjoy them because I can't even get them up here in Canada. And the thing is, Pokimane used to be smart. She went to one of the, big universities here in Canada or in Ontario, and she did engineering. No? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't ship to here. They're saying, oh, we're working on international shipping, so we'll hopefully get it to like Canada and etc. soon. But even then, again, we're gonna get hit with a crazy shipping premium because that's just how it is in Canada. Money changes people. I think also the LA air
対戦を確認
stinks you up. Yeah, and every single time we get something shipped from the United States to here, there's customs, there's duties, there's so much extra money, dude, that they take from the consumer's pocket. And it makes things so expensive, dude. I've ordered from a handful of like American places, right? Normally I always go to a Canadian supplier, but just because the shipping isn't fucking $80 up the butthole, dude, because of duties. But from time to time, I buy things from America and it's fucking ridiculous. What I thought to myself, what I girl mapped in my head to be something cheap is all of a sudden not so cheap. Yeah. And like worldwide shipping is gonna be expensive as well. Duties can go up to between $80 to $100 in somewhere like Germany. Yeah, girl math, like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, especially because recently I've been doing my nails, right? Or for the last little bit, I've been doing my nails. I buy from one specific brand, and it's a Canadian owner, right? But they're posted in the United States. And so I'll say to myself, oh, it's only $12. It's only $12 for one bottle, but then it's $12 USD, which is like 15, 16 Canadian, right? Add on to that the shipping cost, and then they're like, oh, we'll give you free shipping if you buy this much. And I'm like, oh man, in order to get free shipping, I have to buy $50 more of nail polish. So it's just like that, like money on top of money on top of money, and then it's like eventually it becomes very, very not cheap. And the conversion fee just hurts so much, Tampic.
ディアントは戦場でこそ輝く。力を解き放つのよ。
Sorry. No, sorry. I was calling my mom. Or rather she called me because you know, medical emergency things. She said to me, "Oh, make sure you take your meds and shit," right? But the thing is, right, when it was happening, Ooh, fuck. The thing is, when it was happening, right, like, I kept quiet about it for a long time. It's been a problem that I've been dealing with for 3 years at this point, right? Or 3 or maybe even more. But yeah, it's not really something that I talked about with my parents. I have, right? And I visited tons and tons of doctors. They just give you antibiotics and then they send you away, right? So, imagine, right? You're told no your entire life for like the last 5 years, right? So what makes you want to ask about it again or like push for an improvement to your health when everyone's just like, fuck you, here's some pills, pop some pills, right? But then all of a sudden, right, I gotta go to the emergency room. I gotta go to the hospital, and then all of a sudden my entire family, everyone is like, you should have told us sooner, you should have told us sooner. And it's like, I did tell you sooner, you just didn't listen, you didn't take me seriously, bro. Like, it's so tilting. It's so tilting, and it's like kind of hypocritical. Like, it makes me a little bit pissed from time to time. Ah, shit, dude. Also one time. Oh my god. Anyways. Yeah, I was talking to my the thing is, right, like, I don't have the best relationship with my parents, right? But my parents, they've been on like some sort of Christian, like, I don't know how else to say it. They're like low-key brainwashed almost. And my mom in particular has been very, they always feel bad when you end up in hospital. Yeah, like like, take me seriously in the first place and then maybe we wouldn't have to go to the hospital. Like, my mom was so stressed and I was like, okay. Okay. My mom was so stressed that entire time and I was like, it's probably not that serious, but also like, it wouldn't be this bad if, you know, I got treatment earlier, if I, you know, blah blah blah. So the thing is with my parents is that my mom especially recently has been like regretful almost in how she raised us, and she keeps on saying like, "Oh, I'm sorry I raised you this way," or like, "I'm sorry I didn't pay in that shit."
What the fuck is that?
Yo,
Omen, can I ask you a question?
What?
Yo, are you like a developer or like what's going on?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Then what's the Riot Buddy about?
I have a high school friend who did an internship at Riot.
No way.
Lie to them and say what? I sucked their
Wait, that'd
dick?
be friend. Wait, so like they and all their friends got like the buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he sound jealous to you or does he sound jealous? Yeah, dude, like everything he says sounds like what the fuck? Anyways, yeah, she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry I raised you this way, especially because you're a middle child. You know, I feel like I didn't pay enough attention to you and blah 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 blah." But the thing is, I've ran away from home before because because, you know, I felt like I was being smothered almost. With hacks, yes, I can hack into the Riot mainframe and be so OP. Yeah, at the time it was years ago, right? But it's like a lot of things when I was younger and when my sister was younger, when we just like feel smothered and like so controlled. Like my dad a long time ago, and maybe it's because, you know, she was their first child, but he used to police how she would smile in pictures, and they did that for me too. They were like, oh, you look like, you know, you want to kill yourself. Smile, make sure you smile, right? For her it was like smile without teeth. So like, why is it surprising now that we have a bad relationship, right? And the thing is, they don't have to do any, you know, trauma healing. They don't have to, you know, go through therapy. You know, they just live to their old age thinking, I probably could have parented better, but it was, you know, it was fine, dude. Well, like me and my sister, we have like all this trauma, which includes, you know, not speaking up about health concerns. That's all I'm gonna say. Gecko Heaven. Did they tell you how they were raised? Yes, all the time. And the thing that's... Sorry, I lied.
NT.
The thing is, right, they always kind of like put down your own pain and say my life was worse, or like life in China. They grew up in like rural China, so it was like communism, blah blah blah. They were like, yeah, you think you have it bad because, you know, you're a middle child who feels like you're being smothered by your parents. My parents didn't even have food to feed us, you know, that sort of thing. But it's like, just because you have also experienced pain doesn't make my pain, you know, non-existent, you know? The thing is, I'm trying my fucking hardest to be empathetic because, you know, they're also first-time parents. They're also living their first life. So I'm not gonna live here, like, sit here and say, oh, they should have been, you know, the perfect parents, but I'm just saying, like, the amount of trauma that we ended up experiencing is probably not... Oh, fuck. It's probably not, you know, the best for being a functioning human beings, you know? Oh yeah, so essentially, right, when I was getting picked up on the way home from the bus, your parents are like that too? Yeah, I think it's just the generation... What are they called? Generation Y? I think they're just like that. Like, trying to undo their own generational trauma of being raised by, like, parents who probably didn't love them that much. But it's... Oh, yes. But I was, like, on the bus, right? And the bus was late. Except your dad, he never really talks. My dad is also very quiet, but when he's loud, he's very... quite terrible, dude. I have, like... I didn't speak to my dad for, like, a good several months. Yeah, so my bus was late. My bus was late, and I was like, man, I should really, like, I feel bad, right? Because my sister and my mom went there to pick me up, and essentially my bus ended up being 40 minutes late. Wait, that's way too far of a TP. Oops. What the fuck? What? What? Huh? Yeah, so when the bus finally reached the station, right, 40 minutes late, I called my mom and she was like, hey honey, like, are you here yet? And I was like, yeah, I'm here. And in the background I hear my sister screaming like, this is why people in Palestine are dying, this is why Israel is evil. Like, I just heard that and I was like, oh shit, dude. And the thing is, like, with conservative, they're very, very conservative, and like, left leaning, right? Or is it right leaning? Yeah, I just hear my sister like going feral in the background. She's like, don't you understand that this is why the Palestine war, like genocide is happening? It didn't just happen on October 7th, because it's kind of what my mom was implying, right? I ended up recording like 8 minutes of voice footage that was just them like beefing. And the thing is with my parents, it becomes a thing of like, if it's someone that they know, they'll care about them. If it's someone that they don't know, they don't give a shit. So the things with, you know, the genocide happening in Palestine, my mom was almost saying like, oh, they went out and they looked for trouble. They looked for trouble, so it was Palestine's fault, right? Palestine's fault for going up to Israel, like talk shit, get hit, you know? Like they shouldn't have tried to fight Israel given that. Ooh. 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 Yeah, like they shouldn't have tried to fight Israel given that they're like so poo-poo piss weak, baby, you know, like which is why my sister got upset. She was like, what the fuck are you saying? It's been like 75 years of occupation. And she obviously said this way more angrily than I am right now, but she was like, it's 75 years of occupation. Like Israel has the backing of a giant like America, right? And you sitting here and saying that it's all Palestine's fault, or like Israel and Palestine are both in the wrong but not doing anything about it, that makes you a part of the bad side, right? I have like an insane amount of footage, right? But I was sitting in the back and I was like sobbing, right? Because like I was stressed, right? And then when we got off the car, my sister, she was like, why are you sniffling? Are you sick? And I was like, I was stressed because you guys were arguing so much. And, you know, I think that's, you know, part of being raised not right. Oh, is there someone on site with me? What the fuck? Yeah, so the problem that I have is like regulating my emotions. It's really hard for me to, when I'm angry or when I'm upset, to do anything except cry, right? Like when I'm trying to make a point, I always end up crying and upset. So I was in the backseat, I was like sobbing because I was like, oh god, like my sister and my mom, they're going at it, right? They're arguing so much about Palestine and Israel and like Jesus and stuff. Like my parents are very, very religious, and I feel like it's gotten way worse in the last couple of years where it's like, just like you for real. Yeah, I think it's out of like childhood trauma, you know? And you know, I'm trying my best to work through it, I'm trying my best to be, you know, self-aware. But I tried to go to a therapist and they essentially were like, sorry, like I won't help you because I don't think that's my place. Because like I'm not professionally trained in that or something. But yeah, they're like arguing. I'm sobbing in the background. After my sister, she was like, oh, are you sick? I said, no, dude, you just made me so stressed and I didn't know like what to do. But yeah, there was one point that my mom brought up where it was like, in places where there is no God, there is evil, right? But like, isn't Israel the birthplace of Jesus? Like, why on earth would that not be holy, right? There's so much religion there. There's Jews and like other Catholics or Christians or whatever. So like her saying, oh, a place that has no God is full of sin, is like evil and blah 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 blah. Like I don't know, dude. Like my problem with Christians and why I'm so fully agnostic or like atheist now is because of church trauma, dude. I'm just gonna say it. That church fucking traumatized me. How the fuck am I supposed to live my life, you know, feeling like I'm a good person when everyone says to you, oh, don't have sex before marriage, make sure you're always chaste, make sure that you're like essentially like, oh, your husband is the one who's going to own you in the future, so like blah 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 blah, like a shit ton of old-fashioned dog shit that really makes you fearful of so many things. And I hated it, dude. And it doesn't help that my family doctor was, you know, someone who was like a mentor in Sunday school. He gave an entire seminar to my sister about like, oh, make sure you don't kiss boys before marriage, and then he's there like doing an inspection on her. Is that fucked up to anyone else? Is that fucked up to anyone else? Like, I feel like that's such a like, she was a child, bro. I feel like that's so weird. Yeah, like stuff like that. And then my parents always asking, oh, especially for my sister, that's just Christian old men. That doesn't make it excusable because it's low-key gross, Lemon. It's low-key gross, dude. Yeah, especially with my sister, she said that when she came home for a week, and the thing is, we both have a similar perspective where it's our relationship to our parents is just so much better when we're far apart. When I was working from they're like Minecraft YouTubers. We're not gonna get into that can of worms. But I do know there are several. Like Sky plays Minecraft, I'm pretty sure that's his name. Yeah, it's like being. Hello. Come at me. Fuck. What the fuck? Do you mean there's so many people? Dream got in trouble for it? Really? I didn't realize there was Dream underage children drama. But yeah, she said that when, like, the thing is, we both miss our parents, right? Like, we both love our parents in some certain way. Where if we're away for a long time, we're like, man, I feel like I should go home and like say hi to my parents. And but it also comes out of obligation almost. Like, my sister came home this time and she spent a week with my parents, and she said that she was sobbing in a closet because she felt like she was not like, how do I put this? It's almost like my sister's relationship with my parents is so like drastically different from my brother's relationship, and we genuinely, not to pull like the gender card or anything, but we genuinely believe that's because he's a boy and we were two girls. Like, I don't think he... What the fuck, dude? Fuck. Yeah, so she was like crying in the closet because she had to come to terms with like, or she was feeling like she was only valued as the concept of a daughter, not like she wasn't loved because she was a daughter. She wasn't loved because she is my sister. She's only loved because she's the concept of a daughter. Has to go back to having a one-child rule in China. Yeah, and it's like, it's like it sucks. Yeah, everyone wants a boy. Everyone wants a boy. That even now there's like, I think almost like a 1 to 3 or 1 to 5 women to men. So like marriage in China is a huge fucking problem. Yeah, because I genuinely, you want a girl? I think girls are just like, I just don't want children, period. That's just what I think. I don't want children, period. What the fuck? Orange. Anyways, yeah, so why? I don't know, probably because pregnancy is fucking traumatic. If you have a kid, your entire life is basically over. It's kind of similar with me and my sister, where it's she's been traveling a lot. So she's spending all of her vacation time, all of her money on, you know, like living a fulfilling life for herself, right? And she said that she has a child. She's almost going to be grounded. She can't go on vacations without like going on a plane with a child. She has to take care of a child. All of her funds have to go towards this child. And if you know, if you're hesitant about having a child, you just shouldn't do it. Because if you think to yourself, I don't know if I want a child or not, and you have one anyways, you're gonna resent that child for potentially like ruining your body. Like, there's tearing, dude. There's tearing, and it makes me piss scared like a little bitch, dude. And like, just permanent changes to your body, the way your brain works, and other shit. It's like, it makes childbearing and child rearing so unattractive an idea for me. Thoughts on parents having children in low income households? Actually, that's you know, that's the statistic, right? That people need to work out before getting pregnant. Yeah. I mean, there's still a lot of changes because who knows how your body reacts to shit, right? Ooh. Fuck, 80. Like, even working out might not save you half the time, Lemon. Like, you can't predict how your body changes in pregnancy until you just have a child, you know? Boss didn't want kids and she got pregnant and she didn't know until 8 months in. Close. Yeah, a lot of it is just like how my sister wants to be free, you know? She doesn't want her birth mom. Well, yeah, well, I'm just saying, Lemon, that's not the case for most people. And the thing is, like, as people become more educated and have higher income, a lot of them just aren't having children. Especially from our generation, or like millennials and stuff. And who knows, you know, maybe it's because we don't believe in the American dream anymore. Maybe we don't believe that, we don't believe in the idea that you can live with your two-child family, with your wife, and have a car, have a house in America with a white picket fence. You know, live your life in suburbia. Also, my sister just hates the concept of living in suburbia. So for the both of us, like, having a child is just not very attractive. And also we have, you know, separate conditions that may prevent us from even being able to, right? American dream is just twerking and screaming at a computer screen. And that's the thing, right? Like, millennial children also, I keep on getting TikToks about how much of a nightmare they are. Because they're illiterate and they're rude. And the thing is, I see it in my brother, dude. I see it in my brother. My brother is low-key like Sauce and is so traumatic, dude. Anyways. But yeah, besides that, like, my mom keeps asking my sister, hey, when are you getting married? Because she is almost 30, right? She's like, hey, when are you getting married? When you're having kids? Like, your relationship with your boyfriend is going so well. Why don't you just become husband and wife? And the thing is, in North America, there is a bigger benefit because there is that tax difference, right? It's all about how you raise your kids. Yeah, and people aren't raising their kids right, Lemon. People are just throwing their children in front of an iPad and expecting them to turn out like a respectable human being. It's the era of gentle parenting, and the result of that is kids who don't respect people. I've had kids go crazy. Yeah, they also probably need sheesh. They also probably need fucking Subway surfers in the background to pay any attention to anything. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, you know, having kids is not for me. It's not for my sister either. But it's almost like my parents are talking about my sister's kids as if they're a thing in reality, that they actually exist, and it's really been bothering us, you know? And it's just, you know, a bit disorienting almost to have a different relationship because of, like, just your gender or whatever, right? I think part of it is also, like, we grew up very poor. So the thing is, like, my mom, she keeps talking about how she resents that when she was younger with me, it's like, oh, I was working really hard to make sure that you were fed, but I'm sorry that I didn't pay attention to you. And the thing is, if they just listened and remembered like why I ran away or like why my relationship to them is strained in the first place, the problem was never that they didn't pay enough attention to me. The problem was they paid too much attention to me, and it's fucked me up, dude. Like, I'm so scared to say what's on my mind most of the time. I'm scared to say what's wrong a lot of the time. Like, I, as a kid, would never tell my parents what mark I got. Telling Victim go crazy. I know, dude. Like, like, fuck off. Yeah, it's like when I got a 70, a 69 in grade 10 math, I did not tell my parents. They found out years later when I joke about it now because, you know, haha, 69 is the funny number. Yeah, I didn't tell them that. My sister told me that she literally just photoshops her. She used to Photoshop her report cards to hide how poor of a mark that she got. Because if we came home with anything less, we would get our ass beat, you know? And in math class, yeah. All I'm gonna say is my teacher was shit, okay? I'm gonna say my teacher was shit because in grade 11 math, I got like a 78 or something. I'm gonna blame the fucking teacher, bro. And totally not me. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the generation, like our parents' generation of Asian parenting is just fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. That's like some stuff that we have to work through ourselves, which kind of sucks because that's not something that my parents have to work through. They don't have to. All they can do is reflect on and think that, oh, like I didn't pay enough attention to my daughters, which is why they turned out like fucked up or whatever. But like they never listen. My sister will say like tons and tons of times like, I'm not gonna have children or I don't want to get married, right? And for me it's been, I don't want to go do a master's. I don't want to like be stuck in school for another 4 years. And this is something that I've said to my parents multiple times, and they still ask me multiple times, are you gonna do your master's? Another dodge, dude? Why does no one want to play Breeze? Do you think your parents talk about you guys to other parents? Oh, for sure. For sure. That brings me to another point with why I dislike, you know, how like Christianity in general. Or rather, I don't dislike Christianity. I dislike people who participate in Christianity in the wrong way, right? Like super conservative people who don't give a shit about anyone else around them. Because, right? So this lady at my mom's church, she's like talking about how she has a, it was either way, like their child was trans, right? And they wanted to get, oh yes, it was a girl transitioning to a guy, right? And so they wanted to get top surgery. They wanted to cut off their boobs because, you know, they want to live their best trans self, you know? And like the mother, she was so distraught at the thought of like them disgracing their body in an unholy way by like cutting off their boobs, right? That it was literally manifesting in physical symptoms. Like they were physically ill. And so they went to the church and they were like doing their sermons and shit. And then at the very end, they're always like, is there anything that you would like to pray for? Is there anything that we should think about in our prayers? And so the mom starts bawling. She's like, my child wants to be a man and they want to cut their tits off, like stuff like that, right? And the thing is, right, they're gonna say that they're praying for God's plan, right? Or whatever. They're like, oh yes, let's leave it in God's hands. We'll pray and we'll trust in Jesus, right? But like, what are they hoping God's plan is? It's gonna be that the trans child doesn't want to be trans anymore and they don't want to do top surgery anymore. That's what that's what they want secretly. They're not gonna be like, oh, I hope that they live their best trans self, because I know that not letting them transition and, you know, be who they really want to be results in like higher suicide rates, higher sexual assault rates, and so many like so much other shit that's like just terrible, right? But no, it's gonna be, I hope my child is no longer trans and I get to have my daughter back and be, you know, a happy, regular family. You know what I mean? Like, how fucking terrible, dude. And she'll, the problem is just that with my mom, she'll pray for this lady, right? But she's not gonna give a fuck about the child. That's what they want is funny, I know. And it's just like so hypocritical because, you know, funny thing is, 10 commandments. You're supposed to love your neighbor. You're supposed to, you know, respect them and love them. And I don't think hoping that your child doesn't cut off their titties is love or respect. So it's just kind of frustrating because in recent years my mom especially has been so like involved with the church. They've been donating lots of like, parts of their salary to the church. And it's like, oh, it's just so wrong, dude. Like it's wrong. And it's the same thing with the entire conversation that my parents were, or that my mom was having with my sister about Israel and Palestine. She was saying the entire time, it's like, oh, these people in Chinese donating churches is mad crazy, especially because in our area, like I know I said I grew up poor, but now we're decently, you know, okay, right? That area is filled with rich people driving around Teslas and like living in mansions, living in houses that are valued at like $4 million. Like it's... They're not poor. The church is not poor. Why does the church need your donation, dude? Like I don't understand. Oh, you fucking suck, dude. AD chamber. Anyways, yeah, she'll be saying about like Israel Palestine. She'll be saying like, oh, it's in Chinese they said it's all sure, which is like purposefully looking for shit. Because my mom's opinion is that, you know, oh, it's Palestine's fault because they're the ones who bombed. They're the ones who created Hamas and they like bombed Israel, so it's like all Palestine's fault and Israel is just retaliating, right? But no, like it's been 75 years of Israel being like making Gaza a fucking open air prison. And the thing is, my sister will say this to her. She literally said the UN, the worldwide thing of a bunch of nations, has called Israel an apartheid state, has called Gaza an open air prison, has called it like an illegal like infringement of human rights, right? But she just won't listen. She'll still say like, Fortunately, not really that educated on happening. All you have to know is that, yeah, just don't go to Starbucks, don't go to McDonald's, don't use Disney. Those are the big three companies that are trying to boycott because they support Israel. Yeah, TLDR, Israel is killing Palestinians for a variety of reasons. Don't go. Yes, Tampik, don't go. You don't have to buy a $7 cup of coffee every morning. You don't have to buy a $15 Big Mac meal. Although maybe it's probably cheaper for you. Maybe it's probably cheaper for you because I don't know. Like we just get scalped here in Canada, and like, dude, I saw an ad. You just went to McDonald's today. Well, you didn't know. You didn't know, so it's okay. But like that's the goal. We're gonna. Yes, the goal is to boycott. Fuck. You're gonna do it again? Really? You're back, what did you miss? Me kind of unloading my childhood trauma and talking about Israel-Palestine. You don't drink coffee, you don't care for Disney. Yeah, that's that, you know? That's what it is what it is, dude. You have an Israel family that's in the military? Dang. Definitely on the wrong side. I think so too. I think so too, but my parents don't think so. And it's frustrating because they're like... They're so boomer, dude. Like, there's no other way of saying it. They're so fucking boomer. And they just have these opinions that never change. And, like, they don't give a fuck about anyone else who... like isn't in their immediate family. Like my mom, she literally was like, if you guys got killed, fuck. She's like, if you guys got killed, I would probably become a terrorist too. But then she'll say like, oh, is, you know, Palestine should just take it. They should just learn to, the word in Mandarin is called like 忍着, and I don't really have like a translation for that. It's basically like 忍着 is almost to like deal with it and push it down, to like deal with an injustice even, and like deal with it essentially just deal with it. She's saying that Palestinians should just deal with getting killed, and that that pissed off my sister so much that she just randomly screamed in the background of the phone call that me and my mom were having. Every time you see them on Facebook and full-on military. Okay, first of all, Facebook. A podcast when you guys are listening to it. Also, I don't know, dude. I find like most podcasts cringe. I hate that everywhere has a podcast. Did you guys know that Wealth Simple has a podcast? Filipino memes and relatives? Oh, dude. Not the whole military thing, but... Ooh! Oh! 120! Fuck! But yeah, I don't know. It's just hard. Oh god. What was I even talking about? Yeah, essentially, like the big idea, boycott McDonald's, Starbucks, and Disney if you can. Because, you know, there's an entire group of people that's being killed. Is Timmy still good though? That's a good question. That's a good question, dude. I honestly don't know, Remiel. Can you even Google it? Does Tim Hortons support Israel? The first thing that popped up. Hold on. Only care about Disney for Star Wars? Yeah, but you gotta boycott Marvel as well, because that's under Disney. Also, isn't Walt Disney like someone smelly? Like, he was racist as fuck, no? Are we all just gonna let that slide and pretend like he didn't and like he didn't make a bunch of racist shit a long time ago? Walt Disney. Let a lot slide? Yeah, and like, first of all, he's dead. Wasn't he anti-Jewish people? Yeah, that's... well, I was about to say that's probably why he supports Israel, but no, that's completely hypocritical. Huh. But yeah, no, I just find it so crazy that like Jewish people can suffer through an entire genocide and then just like pretend that this Palestine thing isn't happening. And obviously it's not all Jewish people. I know there's plenty of people who support Palestine. Also back in the day where everyone was racist. Yeah, and it's not like we can hold him accountable for anything because he's fucking dead, dude. But like, I don't understand the people who go to Disney every single day. I don't understand the people who love Disney princesses so much that they make it their entire personality. Like, what's it called? A Disney adult? People who still go to Disney and like love everything about it. They always have to go for some reason. Because, oh, it makes it so magical for some reason. And I think liking anything to the point where it becomes your personality is a problem. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm not holding anything against Disney adults. I don't know, they're probably all slightly strange. But I don't know. It's still fun and it's something that they grew up with, but like to the point of it's almost an addiction. And the thing is, it also applies to like Harry Potter adults. There's some people who imagine they're married to Snape. Yeah, honestly, like that's the sentiment, right? Where it's like, oh, if it makes them happy, why stop them? Or like, what's your problem with it? But it's like, I don't know, it's kind of dissociative. It's also when people found out about Michael Jackson after he died. Yeah, I don't know, like it's what's it called? Like it's slightly disconnected from reality. That's my problem with mostly people who make it their, you know, personality. They're like, oh, I am married to Snape. I'm married to Severus Snape, and he treats me so well. And it's literally like a cardboard cutout. I can say the same thing about K-pop stans. Like how we play video games, yeah, but it's not like we make it our entire personality. Like, I'm married to Sova, guys. I have to announce. I got married earlier than my sister, and it's to Sova, you know? Like, it's not to that point. We play games because it's fun, and it's like dopamine, and it's whatever, right? I can say the exact same thing about people who like are also gamers, but they like take it way too far. Like my biggest problem with a lot of gamers is some people are like that. Yeah, and those people I'm saying are slightly strange. Fucking breeze again, dude. Fuck. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I have to practice breeze for premiere this week. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Like, sure, I'm a VTuber, right? But like, I find it so odd that people, you know, sort of become their lore. Like, I don't have a fucking lore, dude. I'm just a girl, dude. I'm just someone on the internet with a lot of questionable takes, you know? Oh, hey, this guy has my card. You guys can't see it, but this guy has my card, the Jet. But I don't know. I'm a girl with the name Raven, yes. Okay, wait, but anyways, let me look at. I think Tim Hortons is known for supporting kids' soccer teams. That does not help at all. The answer is unfortunately yes. Sorry that the rest of these replies are nihilistic and selfish. Keep boycotting, you're doing great. Okay, well, I guess we know. Apparently Tim Hortons also supports Israel. What was I even talking about? I have a problem with Disney adults, I have a problem with Harry Potter adults, I have a problem with anyone who makes certain aspects of their life their fucking personality. No more Tim's for alls. Yeah. I want people to call me Raven rather than calling me by my real name. I feel like that's not necessarily my personality, it's just I'm on the internet. Like, I have a digital footprint. I have my face on the internet. I don't want that to necessarily be like what you guys associate me with. And also, I'm not putting on a personality. If this was a personality, then I would have to like force myself to do it, and I would get tired of it, and then it would slip. Because that's kind of what happens. It's if you're not a good actor, if you're trying your best to be like a ooh, e-girl, like this is my voice, guys, like how are you doing? Eventually I'm gonna come back to this because this is it's just like my base nature. There's a fine line between having interests and hobbies and having an obsession. Yes. Yes, dude. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm married to Severus Snape. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, Draco Malfoy and like Harry Potter are canonically like they live in my house and they live with me and I'm like canonically Hermione and like I get railed by them both. They're like, no, dude. Sorry. What about my wolf boyfriend? Listen, I know that's the Lulu. I know it's the Lulu. That I will never get my tsundere werewolf boyfriend. Yes, Wattpad readers, but adults. And the thing is, I could have turned out like way more fucked up if I didn't grow out of it. Like, what was I doing having access to Wattpad at 12 years old? Because there are other like 12-year-old children writing about smut, writing about being a bartender. And it's like, we should just be children. And I think, okay, this is like...
What the fuck? Is that a spray?
Yeah.
That's insane.
This is some like low-key trauma that I unearthed from the depths of my closet and my sister's closet. I have all these old ID cards. And they're like me as a tween. Me when I was like really young. And I feel like I was ugly as balls, dude. I was I was a potato. Ouch.
I think I dinked Cypher. I'm not sure though.
I was a fucking potato. But there are also all these other potatoes who are also writing, you know, fucking Wattpad fan fictions.
That corner.
Oh fuck. Tunnel one. But yeah, like having an obsession with Harry Potter and like all that, you can say it's all well and good because, you know, they're just enjoying something. But there is something like truly delusional and out of touch with reality about it, and it's kind of like dystopian. It's so consumerist as well. It's so consumerist to say to yourself, oh, in order to, you know, live my best life as...
wearing chokers for how bad that was. Yeah, damn.
What? That was the worst fucking... I don't know, he said something like, oh, these girls wear chokers and collars and like, goddamn. Damn. That was the worst case of the Valorant accent I've heard in a long time. Yes, there's truly something dystopian and highly consumerist about... Sorry, I got distracted. Like about saying to yourself, like, hey, in order to be happy, in order to support this business that I love, I have to go there every single week. I have to buy all this merch. I have to support and kiss Walt Disney's dead body. Did you know you pay for one to play games with you? Yes, I'm very familiar with epal.com. In fact, there are many content creators whose entire like content repertoire is that they play with these people for a price. Ouch! Ouch! Fuck! I don't know. Like, you girls or whatever, dude. Like, I'll let women be women. Taking advantage of the patriarchy, because that's what it is at the end of the day, dude.
Got shields, dude. They're all one shot.
What is this crosshair, dude? Also, I lit him 50 but I didn't get an assist. Like, think about it, right? Who's funding the livelihood of these women? It's the Sims. Who's funding Pokemon's lifestyle to release terrible cookies? It's the Sims who see one attractive girl who will like develop a parasocial relationship with them, and then they'll go, oh my gosh, like I absolutely have to support this person, right? And it's like, it's Disney, yeah, exactly. It's like a very, very similar relationship, just minus the personal connection that you would feel with Walt Disney perhaps, and it's more of a personal connection that you feel with the movies. Again, I'm not saying it's healthy, dude. I actually strongly dislike the relationships. But like with these e-girls who put on a personality, they're just taking advantage of people who would, like, you know, pay for them. I'm gonna simp for Disney. You're gonna simp for a corpse then.
Did you not through the smoke?
Corpse husband? At least then they won't talk back to you. Oh, shit! Anyways. But yeah, listen, I'm just gonna say, you can live a healthy life without having to be, you know, without having an obsession with something. I don't think any obsession is healthy. Life insurance is still a thing for a dead person? Is it? I thought that life insurance would have to be claimed by someone living after you're dead. So I guess if you are dead and no one claims it, I guess you would still have money on your corpse or on your being, no? Yeah. Anyways. It's whatever, dude. From the scary stories, can't believe he blew up this big for other things. Yeah, for being a deep-voiced e-boy. I should hire an e-roll and e-pal for my stream.
No, do the other one, do the other one. Yeah, that's crazy. I love making that little face. I can't believe there's a spray of it. I'm fucking jealous.
Oh. I'm poor though. Do I post content on TikTok or YouTube? I used to, but the drive to like post. Oh shit! Oh shit! The drive to post on TikTok has just kind of died. Like editing is so resident sleeper for me, especially because like I did become big from something, but it's almost like an unattainable standard that TikTok is trying to force me to have. So it's just really edit faster. Edit faster. Edit faster. What do you mean edit faster? Yeah, it's like the type of content that TikTok was trying to push for me was so like labor heavy almost. It's like it had to be scripted, it had to be long content, it had to be voiceovers, it had to be like so much shit. And the thing is, that's not sustainable for the like posting period that TikTok wants you to have, that YouTube wants you to have. And it just became frustrating just to make videos and edit them. Yeah, forehead. Just post garbage like 99% of most TikToks.
We don't get 5-0'd, okay? We don't get 5-0'd.
I hold my content to a fucking standard.
Everybody say team on 3, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Team.
Thank you, Viper. I'm glad you have spirit.
Quantity over quality. Fuck, dude. But that's the thing, right? Like, there was a time where I was putting out boring content. I was putting out like 5-minute clips because those would garner a couple of views, and then I figured that that was okay, right? Hold on.
Fuck. 55 on chamber. He's on the right side. Your viewer. Oh.
Sorry, I'm just trying my best to not get 5-0'd right now. Bricks.
Nice, guys. Turn right, turn right. See?
Oh. The thing is, like, one video did go up, did blow up Remio, like a long time ago, and that's the standard that TikTok wanted me to be. And I can't do it, dude. I'm just gonna say it. Who the fuck is posting voice-overed long-form content with like storytelling, like full-blown, an entire like anime plot to their fucking video, to their fucking comp game? Because that's what it was. It was that sort of style that I just did for fun, and then now all of a sudden, like, I felt like an obligation to do it. And then that made editing so not fun. Trying to figure out like what I could do to maintain that streak was not a good like mindset for me, so I didn't want to do it.
Okay.
You know, maybe I have no content, but also I feel like I'm a lot happier just streaming.
Wait, holy shit.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I thought we had a healer on our team. I'm fucking crazy.
Post rants on TikTok. I mean, I have a ton of those that I could do. I don't know.
Yeah, I need help.
With gameplay in the background?
Fuck. 51 damage.
He fucking hard clears me?
Okay,
fuck you. Okay. One backside. Ooh.
Unlucky, bro. Good try.
And two. Yeah, having the mindset of trying to have each video blow up or do well is draining. Yeah. I felt that. Read Reddit stories. Oh, dude. Am I the asshole for saying that I didn't want to build, like... Alright, thanks for the lurk, Lemon. Yeah, like some Subway Surfers nonsense in the background. I don't know. That's not my style, dude. I value my content, okay? If no content is being posted at all, it doesn't matter. And also, like, it was just weird. It was so weird having people who haven't spoken to me in like 3 years be like, "Oh my gosh, I saw your TikTok. I saw your TikTok. Like, oh my gosh, you're like TikTok." Like, I haven't spoken to you in 3 years. You're not my friend. Like, you've ditched me. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, dude? And it was weird, dude. I can't. Use them views. Yeah, but then people like trace it back to me. Girl boss gatekeep and gaslight them. Oh, what? What are you talking about? I didn't post anything. No, but dude, like, they knew who I was. Play Sage? No, dude. I'd rather play a champion I'm terrible at than play Sage. I've played like one Sage game in my entire life. I fucking hate Sage, dude. She's so boring. Crunch, crunch. But yeah, I don't know. There's just a multitude of reasons why I don't post on TikTok. Do ASMR. Dude, the crazy thing is, right? I feel like when I'm talking like this through fucking OBS, right? Onto the stream, you don't pick up you don't hear a lot of the sounds in my background. But when I took a shadow play the other day, I heard every click of my keyboard. I heard every click of my mouse. Every smack of my lips, dude, and it was disgusting. I fucking hate I hate the sound of lip smacking, like the yum yum yum. Or like, or when people, I have a lot of classmates who do this, but smacking the lips is crazy. Yeah, the ones in my class, some of them, between every every clause that they say, they'll be like, and then smack, like it's the look. What's your favorite flavor of chip, Ramyol? I think I'm a ketchup chip enjoyer. Yeah, you love ketchup. Oh, sheesh. Ketchup is too good. Too good. Let's go. Oh, hi, Robert. Hello, Lime Dojo. Good taste, I know. Everyone's so basic. They're all dressed. They like all dressed. Or like sour cream and onion. But ketchup's where it's at. But not all ketchups are made equal. I got Selection brand ketchup chips the other day. Doo-doo. Poo-poo. Lay's ketchup is literal crack. I know, dude. But chips, they have not been cheap recently. It's like $5 for a bag. Disappear so fast. Yes, Lay's ketchup chips. If I'm left to my own devices, I consume the entire bag. Ooh! Ooh! Wait, why are they playing anti-flash, dude? What the fuck? Anti-flash in Swift Play, I know. Cringe, dude. Oh, I have an AFK. Okay, AFK. And they believe us. Wow, Ramyol. Wow. Ketchup chips are bae, dude. I love Lay's ketchup chips. There's another kind that I've had before. I forgot which brand. Not Selection, which is the Sobeys Food Basics brand. There's... Was it Walmart? Was it No Name? Was it Great Value? I think Great Value is okay. Miss Vicky's? Yes. I like Miss Vicky's spicy variety. Because their chips have a little bit more bite. I'm sorry. Why do you have a Vandal? I'm sorry. What the fuck? Your mom and sister are obsessed with Miss Vicky's. They're good. I think as far as other chip brands are. I do love a good kettle cooked chip. They're kettle cooked, right? Some kettle cooked chips are like way too hard for me. But I think Miss Vicky's is a decent balance. You know what? He got one. Or maybe two. I don't know. Yeah. I don't like a chip that's too hard. The most kettle cooked chips are okay for me. But Miss Vicky's, it hits. What's their jalapeno flavor? The jalapeno one is so good, dude. Ooh, you fucking lurk cringe lord, dude. Defaulting is crazy. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing, dude? I have not. They're rotated. Never mind. Oops. I'm sorry, Ramiel. I never said I was a good Sky player. I literally said I would rather play a character that I suck at than play Sage. I'm sorry. But yeah, on that note, did you know that all dressed chips, I feel like it's common knowledge now, but all dressed flavor is supposed to be every single flavor mixed together. They were doing some Frankenstein nonsense when they came up with that. They have that, yes. It is a very, very like popular flavor here in Canada. Ooh, shit. Whoopsies. Ran out of sewers. Oh. Oh, okay. You like the Ruffles one? I like the Ruffles one too. I kind of do like wavy chips. As a kid, whenever I didn't have that many chips, I would break it off ridge by ridge and eat it like that, and it would take me like 5 minutes to eat one chip. But that's what I had to do. I had to ration it. I had to ration it because it was a good flavor and it was a good chip and I didn't have many of them. Especially the ones that came in like Halloween sets. A tiny 7 gram bag of chips, dude. That's what you do when you're bored and want to pace yourself, yeah. That's, you know, what you figure out as a kid. You might as well follow the lines, right? And sorry, not to hate on children more, but like, I feel like children in this generation are definitely... They're so rude, dude. Like, even my brother, he's not even... Oh! 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 Yeah, even my brother is really rude from time to time, and he doesn't listen. A lot of these kids just don't listen. They're so TikTok pilled and so, just immature. And I know they're children, but it's to like another degree that they're disrespectful. They don't have any respect for authority. Like, I'll say to my brother, hey, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. And in Switzerland, he was really fucking rude to my sister and Mario, even though we were guests in their home, right? New generation is great. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's why I don't want to have kids. Because how am I supposed to monitor how my kid gets raised without being a fucking tiger parent? But at the same time, like, they're gonna be exposed to so much, you know? And the thing is, I felt this way with my brother, where it's like, if every single time I yell at him, every single time that I get on his back for doing something stupid, I'm always the one at fault. I'm always the one, like, who's a bad person. I'm a bad sister because I'm yelling at him, I'm trying to correct his ways, and, like, make him a normal, functioning, polite human being, right? So, like, how can I be trusted to raise a child that way? Fuck you. Sorry, dude, I have no feel. I don't dog. It's just like, it's so common in kids. I feel like I sound so old where I'm like, oh, kids these days, fucking children. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Clap that Jet's cheeks. Yeah, it's hard because everyone nowadays is pushing for gentle parenting, like, oh, you're not allowed to yell at your child unless you're, because then that makes you abusive. And it's like, no, it doesn't. It makes you someone who wants to like raise your child with discipline. Hitting them is a different story, but like as far as raising them, here's the wire. Ooh. Where's this deadlock? Let me heal her. Bitch. Fuck. Fuck, the sage got to her too. Where the fuck's our bomb? Why is it in the middle of nowhere, dude? Come here, let me fucking heal you, bro. Anyways, yeah. I don't know what it is about this generation, but it's like no respect. No respect for adults. Cause like unironically, this one time I did say to my brother like, hey, you shouldn't do this, and he basically just said like, fuck you. I'm his sister, dude. Like, no respect, no respect. He's up at 3 AM yelling. Want ruination? How old is he? He's 15. 15. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. But like, I would very much so consider him sort of like Generation Alpha? Is that what they call it? Generation Alpha? Or Gen Z, almost. Like, he's that bridge between Gen Z and Gen Alpha. But like, he's playing Overwatch and shit, and ooh. Depends on how he was raised, and yeah, he was raised hella fucking spoiled because I don't know, my parents. Because my parents like raised him differently because he was a boy. He got to have so much freedom that I didn't have. Ace? Ace? I don't know about Ace. How about we leave? Sage, you wanna leave? We hit an ace and no, dude. It's 17 seconds, dude. What's my Sage doing? What's my Sage doing? It's like, for still alive, you're gonna have to run through trips. Bro. Bro. Oh. Oh, they got it. Holy shit. Oh. No. Yeah, the way you can look at it, we grew up with newly parents, and also the income from your family is way different. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But all I'm saying is that he got leniency that... And also, like, yeah, he's the youngest child. He got unmatched leniency that we never got. Like, me and my sister, we got helicopter parent. What did I see? Sana. Yeah, it's like he gets to game all he wants, but I'm like a full adult, right? And even now, my parents still get on my back for gaming too much. When I was in my first year of university, or rather like moving in to my first independent house, right? They said to me, you're not allowed to bring your PC. Why are you policing an 18, like 19-year-old, 20-year-old and saying that they can't bring a PC? When it's literally like what I do my work on, it's what I do like so much on it. I don't just game, I do school on it. And right now I'm doing like probably better than I ever have in school. And I've also been streaming more than I've ever been streaming. Right? So it's like But my brother gets to play Overwatch, he gets to buy the Fortnite Battle Pass, he gets to spend my parents' money on Valorant. You can't tell me that that's not at least a little bit like biased and unfair. And he gets the, I don't know, just the way that he talks. Yo! Oh. And it's just like the way that he talks to women sometimes is so rude. Like the way that he talks to me is really mean sometimes, and I get that, like, but the problem is, right, like I can't scold him for anything without making myself the bad guy. But all I want him to do is turn out a normal fucking, like, respectable human being, not someone who's disruptive, who's disgusting, who doesn't know how to flush a toilet. Not saying that's my brother. Not saying that's my brother, but like that's an example, right? Like if I say to him, your bathroom has like water all over it, or like when you finish showering, can you wipe down your body before you step out the shower because there's fucking piss water everywhere. Not actual piss water from the shower. And then like all of a sudden it becomes my fault. Because I'm not letting him be his true self. I'm not letting him be a full like rat, you know? And it shouldn't be that way. I think there's like some new rebellion or like retaliation when you try to tell people how to be a good person. And that should not be the case. And the thing is, if I can't set my brother straight who has like a functioning brain, how am I supposed to raise someone from childhood? Even though it's technically like what I did, like I grew up with him. Do my parents stop you from doing that? From time to time, they're like, hey, hey Raven, like stop yelling at your little bro. And I'm like, he fucking pissed water everywhere, dude. Yeah, and like even my sister has told me before, like she's upset with it too. When we went to visit her in Switzerland, it was like gross, dude. It was like living with my brother, he fucking first of all, right? Like I understand. I'm a guest, right? He's a guest. There's only one guest room in my sister's apartment. But why is it that he's fucking kicking me in the back? He's kicking me in the back when I'm trying to sleep. It'll be like 4 AM, I'll be jet lagged, and then all of a sudden I get kicked in the fucking back, and I'm like, oh, it's my fucking little bro who has only lived his entire life with like a queen size bed and it just like is sprawled all over the place. So for most of the vacation, for most of the 2 weeks that I was there, I slept on the couch. I didn't want to get kicked in my spine every single night. Like, I'm sorry to my little brother. But like, that shit was rude. I woke up and I told him, and he was like, he straight up said to me like, yeah, then go sleep on the couch, haha. Like, no, bro, like I deserve a bed as much as you do. Why am I the one who has to like deal with it? Why am I the one who has to settle and sleep on the couch when you're the one who fucking kicks me in the night all the time? Oh, and that's just like the problem that I have with my family. They ain't grow up with sleeping in the same bed as your siblings. Exactly. They don't know, dude. They don't know. They don't understand what it was like. Oh shit. Good job. Uh-oh. Why would you do that to the ISO? I lit him. Yes. Anyways. Just a little bit angry with it. Because it's the same thing with my parents. It's like, I'm always the one who has to deal with these feelings. I'm the one who has to seek therapy for my trauma. I'm the one who has to learn to forgive my parents and be empathetic because they grew up in different conditions. They were so poor in China. They were so poor, and apparently I didn't grow up also with a shit life. But I'm the one who has to, you know, like forgive everyone else for wrongdoings and like fucking try my best to not be a nuisance to other people. But my brother can scream at 3 a.m. in the morning. Like, it's genuinely such a difference in— ooh! It's genuinely such a difference in how we're raised, and I can't think of any other reason other than, like, maybe they say boys will be— fuck! And boys will be boys. And I hate that. Like, my brother gets to be gross in, like, a variety of ways. Like, sometimes he doesn't wear deodorant. But like, if I yell at him, I'm being unreasonable. I'm being a bitch. I can't. Can't, dude. And I know he's the son. He's the token Asian family's son that every Asian parent wanted. They didn't want $2. But, you know, too bad. You're stuck with them. They could have totally aborted me. But they didn't, and that's something you gotta live with. Phew. That's a stand. No. Immortal? I beg your pardon. Totally baited my teammates because I got distracted by an immortal buddy. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a double standard. It's just a double standard. And I'm sick of it. I'm tired. You know, me and my sister were just both fucking tired. We're tired because we have to deal with other people being shit to us, but we're the ones who have to like heal from it and, you know, still be respectable, normal humans. I'm gonna be honest. At this rate, my little brother is not gonna get a girlfriend. He's not gonna, like, have friends who value him. You know, like, the problem is, he's generational trauma, I know. The thing is, you have to heal from it. You have to heal from it to break the cycle and to not be like your parents who are trying their best to not be like their parents. But it's hard, first of all, and it's tiring, dude. It's tiring, and I feel like there's so much. Just fucking tiring, bro. And I hate that it's almost like it's my responsibility. It's almost me and my sister's responsibility to be like regular humans. But like my little bro can just do whatever the fuck he wants. And also, I would like to mention another reason why I think he's treated differently from me and my sister is because he's very, very heavily involved with the church. He loves church. He loves going to church. He doesn't have any church trauma. I have a shit ton. I have a lot, dude. Like being told as a child that, oh, if you kiss your boyfriend before marriage, then you're going to hell, right? You're gonna, like, Lucifer has you in his clutches, right? Being told that as a child, fucking traumatizing, dude. How can you say that to a fucking child in a sermon as someone who's supposed to be— sorry, hold on, I'm talking really fast. As someone who's supposed to be like a leader to you, someone who's supposed to guide you in morals, perhaps. It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up to just tell a child that all of a sudden they're gonna go to hell because they did something wrong, you know? Like, it's so indoctrinating and it's so toxic to the fucking fuck to children. Yo, sheesh. But yeah, I don't know. For my brother, he's not an item for a future husband. My sister and I are, according to my parents. He's not an item. He can do what he wants. he is a man, so all he has to do is do man things with his like manness. He doesn't have to be humble and quiet and, you know, like a token housewife, blah blah blah. All he has to do is make children, and even then even then he might not even have to be that involved in childbearing and like child rearing rather. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's so cheap, dude. That he has a shield and everything. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting really worked up because I have a lot of opinions about being raised in a church, being raised Catholic, being raised Christian, because I went to a Catholic high school and I grew up Christian. The best thing at church was the cookies, dude. The best thing at church was the fucking cookies. But what do you get in exchange for that? Like learning that just because you're evil, it's like God has abandoned you, but like keep in mind that Jesus was sacrificed so you could sin, so you should never sin because sinning is evil. You should not get tattoos, you should not get piercings because those are sacrilegious and they destroy the sanctity of your body, blah 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 blah. Oh. Oh fuck, dude, I should have just kept shooting. There was a world in which they lined up. Fuck. Oh. Dude, he wins these. Does he? I believe in you. I believe in you, Calvin Hood. Nice. Nice. GG. Yes. Anyways, I'm a real sucker for, you know, those like white sandwich cookies that have the red jelly in the center. I'm a huge sucker for those because those are the only cookies that they gave out at church. Yeah, I'm gonna cool down a little bit because this is once again my digital footprint. You know, like what if my future employer sees that, oh, I hate Christians and it's like immortalized on the internet. I just want to say I don't hate Christians. I hate specific types of Christians. I think having faith and having religion is perfectly fine if you think it makes you a better person. But I'm just gonna say, in my experience, a lot of the time it does not make them a better person. Like imagine like the mom with a trans child. She's not praying for her child to, you know, go through a surgery safely and to like not kill themselves and like live their best life. They're gonna say, I hope my child is no longer trans. And I hate that. I hate that, dude. I hate that. Oh, it makes me so mad. Oh, dude. I don't know. I think just the sentiment that religious people should have is not pushing for like everyone to be their religion. I think it should just be, I'm Christian, like I love you as my neighbor, I understand that we don't share the same beliefs, I respect you. That's literally it. Why does it have to be, oh, you're not Christian, so you're a sinner, oh, you won't experience eternal life after death because you don't believe in Jesus? Like, traumatic much. Trauma, dude. Also, this might be my last one. This might be my last one. Okay. Let me cool down. Let me cool down. A jubilee about LGBT versus former LGBT, and all the former LGBT used was Christianity. Are you serious? Are you serious, bro? Because that's all they got. That's all they have, dude. All they can say is, oh, it went against like my Christian beliefs. And it's like, yeah, so that's like all the more power to you. But you can't just go to someone and be like, hey, can you just stop being trans because Jesus told you that's a sin? Or Jesus told me that's a sin, and therefore I'm pushing all my beliefs onto you. Very interesting takes, I know. That's what they said? That's what they said? Dude, I meant that as a joke, Tampig. You're not supposed to validate me like this. It's a good watch. I'll probably make me mad. Dude, I'm already so heated. No. Bothered by the way they explain stuff? Okay. Okay, what's it called? What's it called? Is it just Jubilee, like LGBT versus former LGBT? Because first of all, terrible name. Terrible name. Ooh, that's what it's called? Really? LGBT versus not LGBT. Ooh. Really? That's fucking insane, bro. Terrible title. Terrible. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's go. Oh, let's go. It's crazy. I don't know. Like, what else could you call? Thank you. Thanks, Robert. Thank you. What else could you call it? LGBT versus former LGBT. Are you serious? That's the only way you can call it. I know, but even then, that's so that's so terrible. Only Jubilee could get away with something like that. Ooh. Hey, good job, team. Oh, arcade one. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Nice try. Okay. Keep the energy up. Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's so weird that my sister and I were both talking. Why can't I jump on you? We were both talking about, you know, our generational trauma, and she was talking about her boyfriend and how his family is like a unicorn. That's how she put it. She put it like it was super rare. It's like they're both liberal and very far right. The left and right of government doesn't really like. I forget which one is which, but it's Oh, sheesh.
Chamber was opping B.
Sheesh.
It might have pushed through. Might be fighting.
Wait, is this a phantom? Fuck, it is a phantom. Yes, his family is like very loving, very normal. They support Palestine because they know that they're being killed. And it's like a very, very loving family where it's like where he misses his parents out of love, right? But for me and my sister, it's almost we miss our parents out of a sense of obligation. Like, oh, it's been 2 weeks since I went home. I guess I should go home and say hi to my parents. And like, oh, I should call them because it's been like a month since I've spoken to my parents, so I should call them. But for them, it was like, for them, it's like, oh, how have you been? It's been so long since we've spoken. Like, I hope you're doing well. Like, I love you. Like, very, very normal. And she said that it was really disorienting to see that. don't know. I understand. Ooh. I understand her. I think her and we both share solidarity in how we were raised, which isn't normal, but it is what it is. Hey, she told me. Oh, but actually, you know what? Let's talk about something a little bit happier, right? So we were going through her closet, and we found a lot of old stuff, like all the way back to her elementary school, which was 20 years ago at this point. And she found all these notes from her friends. Like her friends cared a fucking lot about her because they actually wrote notes for her. But one of them was from a girl I think named Anna, and she kept on saying like Asian, like AZN pride. Like, hey girl, like look, AZN pride. Let's stick together because we're besties, because we're Asian, right? And there's another guy who drew a picture of like a ooh. Holy shit. Yeah, there's another guy who drew something called like you know that scene in what's it called? What's it called? Yeah, I saw his dish. Oh. Oh, 90 chamber. Yeah, so that scene in The Matrix, that's what it's called, where he where he's like dodging bullets, and it was 2 stick figures painted yellow, obviously, and he called it the Asian Matrix. I have no clue. My sister and I, when we found that, we had a good laugh. Yeah, she also found stuff with her ex-boyfriend, or her first boyfriend. There was like a volleyball jersey with his last name on it that she kept. There was an ugly ass Christmas sweater with like presents and lights on it that would light up. It came with a battery pack and everything. And the thing is, he wrote a note with it, and it said something like, here's something ugly, sparkly, and shiny for you. Like hue, like HUE. What the fuck? Why are there so many of you? Fuck. 110. Yeah, it was like, here's something sparkly and special for you. Hue. On a note. And then we also found one of her old IDs, her old driver's license photos. And there's one group called Shiny, or an old K-pop group called Shiny, and her hair was exactly like that, like helmet, bowl cut, mullet. It was terrible. We saw that and we were like, holy shit. Yeah, she also found a note from one of her high school to university friends, and it read something like we're bonded together by how ratchet we are. We're bonded together, bestie. And she doesn't talk to that girl anymore. They had like so much beef. And she said that this girl, she essentially she went to Switzerland first, right? And she has a lot of familial problems, but she was the richest one out of all of them in like high school and university, and then she just flexes it. She flexes it all on social media, and then oh no, dude, what are you talking about? Yeah, her and the beef with this girl it's been like years since then. But a lot of it comes down to how shitty of a boyfriend she has. My sister likes to call him Demon Spawn. Ooh. Nice. Because he's kind of a prick, and essentially, my sister's friend kicked her out of the shared apartment that they were living in together because she was like, sorry, my boyfriend has to move in. Like, my sister's a fully paying tenant. You can't just be like, oh, sorry bitch, my boyfriend's moving in, you got like 3 days to get out of here. And then there's like other things, but now like her friend posts on Instagram all the time, and they still have a lot of mutual friends. And one of them is one of my sister's co-workers, and because the girl kept posting on like Instagram about how rich she was, like, oh, I'm doing so well, look at this new bag that I purchased, isn't it beautiful and so nice? And like, aren't you guys jealous that you guys don't have access to this? I'm so like OP essentially, right? And my sister's coworker she wasn't really going through like the best of times at the moment, so she got eventually really bothered. Are you fucking serious? She got, you know, more mentally stressed from seeing those posts, so she blocked the girl. And then the girl walked up to the coworker and was like, oh my gosh, why did you unfollow me? That's right. Like, why did you unfollow me? Like, I thought we were besties. And then they lashed out at each other, and it was so much shit, so much poo poo. But yeah, that girl is my sister's arch nemesis now. Imagine that. Imagine writing a note to your bestie saying we're bonded through thick and thin. We'll always be together. And then you're not together anymore. That was the same. That was the case with me and Chloe. You know what? The 20s are the time for breakups. Relationship or otherwise. What a betrayal, I know. I know. But you know what happens. I'd rather learn that that person was a shitty person. Even if there are like 8 years of friendship that just disappeared overnight. Or not even overnight. It's never overnight with friendships like these. Oh god. It's never overnight, dude. There's always things building up to it. I told my sister that I wrote a 20-page manifesto for Chloe, and she said, I can probably write 30. So yeah, there's a whole lot of shit. Oh! Nice try. Okay, anyways. It was really odd to look back at old stuff. I so wanted it, dude. And he can have it. He can have it. Okay, well, let's look for someone to raid. Oh yeah, I was reading a manga called The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. It's terrible, dude. I saw it's or not terrible. It's like a parody almost, but it's really not my thing. Okay, you know what? Tonester's online. Let's go raid him again. Tonester. Anyways. Bye. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably. I always like promise that I'll be back, and then sometimes I'm just not. But I'll try my best. I'm gonna have a sushi dinner tomorrow for my friend's birthday. And it'll be good times. Yes, good night, Tampik. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Let's go raid my friend. Yeah. Good night, Robert. Thanks for dropping by. Bye-bye.